Word of the week. There are more of us than there are of them. In 2 Kings chapter 6, the king of Syria was plotting an attack on Israel. And every time he came up with a plan in secret, God would tell the prophet Elisha, and Elisha would tell the king of Israel. Then the king of Syria came up with a plan. If they could capture Elisha, he could no longer relay the plans to the king of Israel. So they find Elisha and they surround the city he's staying in. And one of his servants comes outside, looks around, and sees the Syrian army surrounding the city. Runs back inside, tells Elisha. Elisha comes out and says, "Don't worry, there's more of us than there are of them." And he prays that God would open the eyes of his servant. And whenever he does, it says he looked up, and outside the Syrian army, which was surrounding the city, it was God's army with angels, horses, and chariots of fire. God then strikes the Syrian army with blindness, and Elisha leads them to the king of Israel. When he gets to the king of Israel, he prays that the blindness be lifted, and the Syrian army realizes that they are now surrounded by Israel. Then the king asks Elisha, "Should we kill them?" And Elisha says, "No, feed them, clothe them, send them back on their way." They show him grace and mercy. The focus this week is that there's more of us than there is of them. Even when it looks like the odds are stacked up against you, if you're standing with God, you are always the majority, and you are always on the winning side because God never loses. He is the dread warrior of the universe. He is the mighty, awesome one that Jeremiah talks about. He is where your victory comes from. As long as you lean on him, put your faith and trust in what Jesus did at the cross, you cannot lose.